Hello there, Gemini, and welcome to your Scroll Edition Oracle. This is a sacred unfolding from your soul's blueprint, offering insight into what is written for you in this season and what truths are weaving themselves into your life story. And at the end of the reading, I do have a channel message from the scrolls. Now, let's begin and find out for you, Gemini, what is unfolding. And this is for Gemini and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's see what is unfolding when it comes to your sacred blueprint. Okay, I already like what's going on here. I am sensing a little bit of fire energy, a time to take action when it comes to feeling good about what you've accomplished. And something is going to exceed your expectations. And also, there may be an opportunity, take it if it resonates, where you may be exceeding another or others' expectation. And so you may have a lot more power or influence, or maybe there's something with an upgrade in your reputation. Now, this says, I soar into excellence. So I see also a sense of feeling, my crystal just fell, a feeling of rapid development here. Okay, so yes, we're on this path of rapidly developing a situation that exceeds expectations. All right, let's see what else. And you know what? This is a jet. Now I'm just, and that's a crystal jet, but I'm thinking of jet, like how fast it goes. So there, yeah, this whole thing about rapid success. It may feel like it's on this jet express. What else is unfolding for Gemini? The ability to stand tall and proud, not feeling you have to, maybe be on guard. Because in some way, shape, or form, you may have experience, challenges from, maybe standing out or being proud of yourself, but it's coming from a different place. You're coming from a place of, genuinely and authentically standing out for some reason here, exceeding expectations. And so, of course, we're in a place of feeling like we're soaring into excellence, and you can drop your shields. And look at this in this picture here. This person is wearing like a, I don't know, yoga suit or something like that. I don't know, like a active wear or lounge wear, something really comfortable here. Something where we don't have too much, but yet you still stand out. And Spirit wants you to be proud of what you've accomplished. And I'm seeing that you're being crowned with success here in a way where you are meant to be proud of yourself. And what I see is if there are other energies that try, because I don't feel that that's really a big issue, but if they try to, what's the saying, throw shade at you because maybe they just, are challenged by something that you are exceeding exponentially at. Maybe they're a little envious of that. It's like there's this energy that deflects that here. Okay, so you've strengthened your aura, you've strengthened this shield of protection, and you've strengthened and have solidified your place of development and advancement. What else? And now we have invited this protection guardian to do the protecting for you so you can just enjoy being open. Ooh, yes. Ooh, I love that you got the winter. Okay, you got the wolf spirit. Look at that. Yay. Okay, winter, take care of your needs. You are absolutely taking care of your needs. You've earned the right to do so. You may be listening to the season of winter, so just take that how it resonates, but you're listening to the season of replenishment, taking care of your needs, being open and available and attracting things that take care of your needs. Something or someone may become invaluable here on your path. Now, I'm seeing this thing about you're dropping your shields, right? And you got this thing about taking care of your needs. It's like we're opening up and attracting a situation where you can feel safe to be vulnerable, to explore, being nourished. All right, let's see what else is unfolding for you. Taking care of your needs. We got the Four of Pentacles here, and this is significant because it landed on take care of your needs, and I can see why. You know, we're doing things to make sure we're not doing things that could undo a sense of security. But we also may be in a place where we may need to watch out because you know, notice how we've got the shield around the heart, right? But something is exceeding your expectations. Yeah, you're going to be sitting on something that's going to make you feel far more comforted so that you can take shelter, that you can take care of your needs. And you may be spoiling yourself a little bit more than usual, perhaps. You know, take that how it resonates, especially for those that, you know, you've extended or maybe even overextended yourself. Well, no longer. You also may be in a place where you are, okay, I am getting something about mission accomplished. So I feel you are in this place of also being more in tune with conserving your internal resources here. Okay, now even in the Four of Pentacles, look at the crown. Let's get a little bit more about this Four of Pentacles for you. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through. What's important for Gemini to know about the Four of Pentacles? Now I see someone who's sitting and resting, taking care of their needs. Yeah, we're sitting on some type of abundance, some type of foundation, a strong one. Feeling safe to blossom, to nurture what you've already harvested. So you're going to be in place, you're in this place of aligning with things and people, situations, resources that take care of your needs and vice versa. There's abundance here. Remember I was talking about this rapid development and success. I mean, you're soaring into excellence here. We have the maternal energy, which is fitting, right? Take care of your needs. Okay, let's get a little bit more about what's unfolding for you. We have Taurus and Libra coming through. You're going to know the right time to hop onto some new projects. Yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. You're giving birth. Okay, wow. Empress is the energy that gives birth. I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Here you are taking care of your needs because you're literally doing something that is taking a lot of unseen energy. And this is why you're tuning into this part of yourself where you're, you know, tapping into that more of that instinctual aspect of yourself. There may be a new family member or a person being born into some of your Gemini's life here. So just take that if it resonates. But here you are birthing a new you too, because you're going to feel renewed here. Something is exceeding expectations. Yeah, it's like there's an expectant mother here for some of you. Okay, anyhow, ignite your passions. Yeah, you're taking care of your needs. You're listening to your instincts. And I was picking up a little bit of fire energy too at the beginning. And here's this fire guardian allowing you to unfurl into igniting your passion. Knowing that your passion, your fire, Gemini, doesn't burn, but nurtures, creates. Let's get a little bit more about this fire guardian. Okay, what? This is like a little funny. Okay, why is it like running away here? Growing within your current situation. Okay, you will, if you haven't yet, you're unfolding into getting specific instructions for yourself, Gemini, when it comes to the unfolding of your path, the unveiling of your path. There's going to be something also about connections that elevate you rather than scatter your energy. And this is so perfect with this ignite your passion, because here you are, grow within your current situation. And that's what you're doing here. Think of these Four of Pentacles as seeds that you're sitting on, or eggs, you know, like the hen is sitting on, right? We're incubating these seeds of fortune, of blessings. And you're feeling far more secure here. This is why wherever you're at, you're blossoming, you're blooming. What else? Oh, blossoming and blooming into abundance. Partnerships, visions meet you eye to eye, Gemini. There's something going on here with feeling strong about a vision that you hold, or a goal that you hold, or for some of you, just maintaining and sustaining what you have here of good fortune, legacy, things for the long run. But perhaps some of you, this might be what's unfolding. Some of you, you're developing a deeper bond. You're um, infusing some type of legacy or tradition. But we have a partnership that can lead to great fortune. It could lead to something very sustainable. Marriage, perhaps, for some of you, or a strengthening of that. Leaving a legacy. My goodness. Inheritance of some type. Plan for your future. You're planning for your future. Something that is happening here is making you feel far more solid and secure about planning for the long term. But this is about partnerships, as Two of Wands. What was I talking about? The connections elevate you rather than scatter your energy. Let's see what else. We have earth sign and fire sign coming through. Oh my goodness. Oh, if some of you are feeling like a lone wolf, you won't much longer. But hopefully, even if you're feeling like a lone wolf, you got to enjoy it. Please enjoy it. There are things that you don't get to do when you have to tend to a relationship, as you know, right, Gemini? Because no matter what kind of relationship you have to tend to it if you want it to sustain, right? You know that. I know a lot of you know that. We've got love here. We got something developing. We could even have something that's strengthening here, but we're feeling good about what is mirroring back at us. Who is mirroring back at us? Oh my goodness. It may not yet be realized just yet. I'm seeing this future blank globe here, but we're in the right spot of attracting a nice suitor, a nice relationship, a nice partnership, love. Someone, again, is going to exceed your expectations. You also, okay? Don't forget that. We got love here. We got a little bit of drama though. Let's see a little bit more about this Five of Wands. I'm not surprised, only because we're standing strong here. You're exuding some type of maturity and something very prosperous about you, or glowing and emanating in a way that, you know, just may challenge others. Or we could be conflicted here. So let's get a little bit more. You know, this really is about overcoming. Okay, Spirit's already showing me you're taking care of your needs. You're not dealing with the drama or dramatic situations, whether it's, you know, personal or maybe it's on a social. But here's a Hermit. This is where we are withdrawing from that, because you're the wise one. Look at that, wise one. Grow within your current situation. Not participating in every conflict. But let's get a little bit more with that Five of Wands. We've got Virgo coming through with the Hermit. Fire sign coming through with that Five of Wands. Self-worth. Yeah, I feel that you're not giving into the pressures of feeling like you have to follow the crowd or do what others are doing, whatever it is. Now, there may have been a challenge or could be a challenge, but you're having victory when it comes to what you truly deserve. I mean, this is the wise one. Grow within your current situation. That's absolutely what you're doing. You're giving to yourself, taking care of your needs. And look at how she's kind of like, whatever, I don't care. That's exactly where you're at. I feel this is all about feeling empowered here, because you see what you're nurturing. Something may be hidden right now, but you're nurturing something really important that you're giving birth to. This is you're just unfolding into more self-love, and it's so worth it here. It's like the hidden recipe here to attract what it is that you want. And I also see that you're really in tune with not feeling guilty for whatever reason, because sometimes guilt just creeps up, you know, or regret or something like that. My God, yeah, because you move beyond ancestral patterns. That's why that mother energy is coming through, or an elder here. You know, look at that right here, here, and here. So elder showed up. You move beyond ancestral patterns. Now, look at that. You've exceeded expectations, and I felt like I was saying something about your purpose or mission. I don't know, but anyhow, you've moved beyond patterns. This is why you're giving birth to some type of brand new situation. This is why you don't feel, or you won't feel, I should say, because this is unfolding, bothered by this, where maybe at one time it could have bothered you, challenged you. But see, you're unapologetic. You're feeling far more worthy. You're seeing some type of truth in ancestral patterns. And now we're carrying some type of new legacy forward here, new fortune. What else? My goodness, yes, they got the Chariot. Oh my goodness, we are doing something where you've got more support than maybe some of you realize. Now, there may be just a challenge here with, you know, balancing some priorities or new priorities. But we do have this place of victory. We have a place where we've reached and attained some type of advancement in life that you are proud of, and others are going to notice it. Okay, they're just going to. And I can't help but see we're proud of some things too that we've attained materially. You have an unexpected new direction too. Let's get a little bit more about the Chariot. I feel this is also an ancestor that's coming through. I mean, really proud of you, Gemini, helping you with this momentum to keep moving forward. And in fact, you may even be in a place where, because you're taking care of your needs, obstacles will just kind of fade away. But I feel that if some of you Geminis have been saving for something here, for like a large purchase or investment, I'm seeing it here. Okay. Let's get more with the Chariot for Gemini. Purpose. Oh my God, you're having victory over the devil. This is so good. The devil, oh my gosh, look at this, because the devil came out reverse. And normally the cards aren't reversed, but sometimes they do show up reverse. And so there's meaning to that. Yeah, you're harnessing something here where you are feeling momentum, drive, you're awakening there's an awakening of other souls too, helping you, your purpose, your mission here. But see, what you've outwitted and somehow you're having victory over what wants to try to imprison you, which is the devil and the Eight of Swords here. Wow. You might be helping and leading others out of some type of entrapment. Because with the Chariot, there's nothing that's going to get in your way. You have mighty forces that come to your aid, physical and non-physical. You've adapted well, and you know you've adapted well. Hermit. Oh my God, the Hermit again. Look at that. You're retreating. You're recharging. You're witnessing things that are toxic or draining, right? Or dishonest associations here. Negative forces, it has no effect on you. My goodness. Look at that. You're able to drop your shield. You're able to be in this place of knowing you're divinely protected. Now, I also see something here. You may also realize that you've been divinely hidden. Something about being hidden comes out. Here you are retreating, recharging, protecting something that is worth protecting. You've outwitted this devil energy. And here's the High Priestess harnessing that mystic power. This is the Chariot, harnessing allies, support, drive, momentum here. Now, watch what comes to you. See, this is what it is. You're watching what comes to you. Who and what comes to you. You've already gone as far as you need to, and this is it. You're retrieving answers. You're growing and attracting. We're not forcing anything. In fact, that Chariot here, that might just be the key. We're making sure we're not moving too fast in a direction that could cause, maybe a block or maybe a slowdown in progress or growth. Again, you've outwitted something. Some of you may win something here too. You might find a new purpose as well, or a new calling, a new passion. You're coming out of a stagnant period. But some of you, you might not mind being in this stagnant period. Now, this one came out reversed too. Let's get more about the Hangman. You're not feeling tied up. You may even realize something was worth the sacrifice. See, you're not feeling tied up. You're relieving yourself of burdensome situations here. Too much of something, whatever it is, or someone. That could be that devil energy. You've moved beyond this ancestral patterns. Look at that. And so you're not held up in this position. Now you're just growing because you realize this. And look at this. Now we're not doing, we are sitting in a place of abundance, radiance, attraction, knowing our past efforts have paid off. Some of you are finding more control with not having to do too much. It's like the hands are tied behind this person, you, right? You're like, nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. And that's because you're taking care of your needs here in a way that's very powerful. And it's like deflecting negative energies, whether you realize this or not. And here you are tending to a true purpose, doing what you love, or finding things, people, resources to bring things together. But there is true advancement here with the Three of Pentacles, and you could be assured that you're building something that is making you feel far more solid in what you're doing, what you're crafting, what you're building. You could also be in this place of processing things, but pretty soon we've got this buildup. Now, I see that you are attracting and possibly getting into a place of aligning with combining another's resources here too to help build this. Let's see where this is moving you, because we got the 10 of Pentacles here. I feel you're also doing a really good job where you'll be in a place of pacing yourself. But there is something about quality here. You're releasing the old and resting. Oh my goodness, look, this person is just working. Yeah, you're pacing yourself. You're releasing the old and you're building a new here. And you're watching things come together. That's the beauty. You're watching things come together. We do have the season of autumn. Oh, yeah, you've been initiated. Some of you may know this. There's something going on with inheriting or feeling your divine inheritance. Even if some of you, Geminis, didn't even come from a bloodline of some type of abundance. I don't know if you found this out or if you're finding it out. There's just things that are happening in your life that just keep pointing out some type of royalty that your blood, your bones know, recognize. And I'm not wanting to talk too much about the superficial things, even though, yes, we do need things in life to make us feel comfortable. But part of of inheriting this divine royalty is knowing that your needs will be taken care of, knowing resources will be available, knowing that peace is part of your inheritance, and you are aligned with exchanging energy that creates abundance. Where some of you may have felt like, this place where it was just kept circling, like this is all we're getting, and it just kept circling. But you're starting to, and you will start to see more abundance and more improvement. Yes. And here you are trading your energy, your creations, your whatever. There's a secret here about the heart. Don't close that heart off, right? Even though sometimes we do want to close it off. but there's a secret in abundance tied to the heart. What else? And really, I feel like a lot of you, you're already tuned into something that you enjoy doing. It's like you don't mind doing it. Or you're tuning into that. Freedom, an unburdened soul, unburdened spirit, figuring out something too where we can simplify, where we're not feeling like we are doing things out of the expectations of others. For some of you, you may resonate with that. But we got this whole new hope, a whole new freedom, something new to explore for you and maybe someone. Let's see what this Fool's card brings you, Gemini. We got Aries coming through. There may be a unique feather of some type that you may have already received, but I feel like there may be a unique feather, either maybe somehow you purchase or you find or it's gifted. Okay, that just may resonate. Oh yes, dream a little dream with me. See, your little dreams, you may think it's little, but it's like big. Okay, ten of pentacles. Knight of Cups. Yeah, we are exploring some type of avenue of allowing the heart to flutter, allowing your intuition to be alive more than ever. And yes, we might be falling in love, or you may be taking a chance on someone here where we are connected emotionally and spiritually. The other thing is, I feel that you're feeling far more safe to navigate yourself in maybe what seemed like sensitive areas at one time. What else? You're seeing your seeds grow. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited for you. Remember, I told you like the seeds, right? I was saying, see these as seeds. But that Empress, now look at that. In the season of spring, maybe some type of growth. Okay, but we do have, just like in the spring, you start to see your seeds grow. If you're one of those people that live in the 4 seasons and get to see those things grow. But yes, new fortune. This is, okay, so here's the seeds. Think of this as you planted it, you nurtured it. And we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to overtend to it, because maybe we've learned in the past overtending may just dilute it, may kill it. Oh, I don't want to say that, but you're doing it at the right pace. And now we've got the buildup, and now we've got something sustainable here. And we're sharing this. We're sharing some type of prosperity or abundance, and we feel good to do that. See how you're seeing your seeds grow, and you get to work with these seeds. Okay, let's see what else. Some of you may be bringing a community together that you may not even realize. Or maybe some of you already have. Oh, look, take note of intuitive messages. We've got the moon. How perfect is this? Again, you're really in tune. I see that with that Knight of Cups. You're in tune with the intuitive aspect here of dreams. Also with the moon, you're in tune with those patterns and cycles and navigating yourself away from that so that we're experiencing something brand new. And you're attracting this. You're summoning this. So you're more in tune with moon's dream gestating period here. Let's get a little bit more about the moon energy. Yeah, Spirit's aligning your logic with intuition. Your overthinking dissolves into divine knowing. Let's get more with this moon. Whoa! Whoa! There's the Queen of Pentacles. Nice. And the Six of Wands. Okay, look at that. You're going to have, it's almost like a this death card is like maybe one dream died, right? But see, there's some, oh, yes. Oh, I do feel that you would resonate with the last reading that I published was called, it was called This Appeared at the Right Time or Perfect Time or something like that. And I feel it's that reading, but anyhow, so something ended or something transformed, Gemini. And what you're seeing is like your soul has prepared itself to be very fertile. And so you're getting hints of what's gestating in the fertile soil of your soul. So you're getting prophecy. And guess what? It is bringing you a good situation, a good person, a good, prosperous place and advancement to feel good about. Okay, hold on. Now, there's something. Okay, you got very strong energy, and there may be something that's being healed right now, but hold on, Gemini. I feel like Spirit is trying to show me something here. Okay, just give me a second. It's like you're turning you are witnessing, or you will witness turning a wound or a pain into tangible beauty and fortune. See, it's this 5 of, okay, you're going to, oh my gosh. You're removing yourself from dishonest associations or, okay, that, and also, look at this. We have 2 cards of like victory, fortune, embracing the inner majesty within, because there's like karmic ties that have been severed, Gemini. You have severed it. Look at this. Advancement. Soaring. You've outwitted, outwin, outshine. There's like different levels of advancement going on all simultaneously. It's almost because look, it's like you're going through this shift of experiencing, moving beyond ancestral patterns, and then you're like moving through the physical realm too, and having all kinds of energies that you're having to process. But you should be experiencing more influence, more beauty, more of something here. And I would also say that you're in tune with quality people and situations, and that's what you're attracting to. Someone who also recognizes your worth. Trust and thrive. This is definite. Oh my gosh, like that Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. Some of you might be feeling like, okay, for example, that 4 of Pentacles, we might not feel like, oh, it's a lot, but it's something. And don't get caught up with things having to grow and build so fast, okay? Please don't get caught up in that trap. That's the trap of the devil. Time, hurry, pressure, whatever. What you're doing is experiencing, thriving right where you're at, growing from the situation and trusting more and thriving more. No longer feeling we have to survive. See that energy of survive. That's that ancestral pattern you've moved beyond. And what's yours will never be taken away. You've got more of this moon energy. Okay, I would just say also, Gemini, there may be something or someone that you will experience maybe like emotional imbalance in a way where you're just feeling highs and lows, right? But just take heed, take it slow. It's just you're moving with the currents of, having to merge and infuse with newer energies because you're dissolving these older karmic energies or ancestral patterns. So allow the merge to continue to happen. Enjoy this mystery. Now, this is a full moon, so there may be something significant with the full moon. Let's get more to with that moon. I mean, look at that. The birth. Take note of intuitive messages. Let's get more with the moon energy. Ooh, love it. It's forming into great love, peace, fulfillment, true love for some of you. Hello. There's a mystery about love, renewal, and it's good. It brings you peace. This is a clue too. Things that are starting to harmonize with the peace that resides within you. Ace of Cups, very good. Very good. Just when you need it, right? You're getting out of those old waters and coming into new waters. New love, new experience. What else for Gemini? There's massive spiritual insights and lots of going on here. I feel you're, wow, getting lots of downloads too. Be willing to write things down or, oh, okay, this strength card. I feel you're mastering urges too. You're mastering things or people that try to be possessive. You might even have noticed it within yourself for some, right? We all have something. But here we are in this place of aligning with not rushing. We're in a place of aligning mastery, feeling far more peaceful with where we're at. We're getting used to a new territory, a new strength, new courage, new leadership. But the thing is like you've been preparing for this for a long time too. So we've got something and someone that's going to give you a lot of healing, a lot of strength, and a lot of support. Okay, there's like both of these want to come out. Hold the space. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, I just have to, it's like this angel here. Hold the space. Look at this. The druid is coming through and I love this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see this is your guardian angel. Just think of you as this lion here, right? Not understanding your power, but also, you know, it's like you're going to experience like a new type of loyalty and affection, attention. But here you are holding the space because this is what you were designed to do. Don't move too fast, right? It's like, whoa, horsey with a chariot, right? Now look at this. Your guardian angel is giving you divine direction. And here you are really in tune with holding that space. You're not alone. Hold the space. This is a card of meditation and healing. And here you are receiving downloads, receiving clarity, visions from heaven. Look at these swords coming from the heavens here. Here you are, kind of hanging out like a pendulum, receiving much needed messages, insight, prophecy. The ancestors speak through you too. And in fact, I see this situation where maybe some of you, this might be the first time where you're accessing or you've initiated sitting with the council of the wise ancestors, the wise ones. What else? Oh my God, there you are, the lovers. Now this, okay, I must have, you know what, maybe when I was like shuffling these, I really had a lot. Well, no, they're all, okay. This came out in reverse here. So let's get a little bit more about the, okay, the lovers here. See, there's something going on with not rushing into a decision with someone, perhaps. Let's just get a little bit more, because Gemini, this is you too. You're showing up in your own reading. You're not alone. Okay, what's important here about what's unfolding? We know we're ending something old. An old choice becomes a new choice. An old choice becomes a new choice. Hold. Okay. Ooh, you're attracting the right situation, the right position, the right union, without having to rush it, without having to force it. You're going to be given a choice too. I feel a lot of you Geminis will be given a choice of either about a partnership or some type of position that's really important. Like, it's important to you. Great teacher. Look at that. That's a King of Rods. You're learning from spiritual experiences and having the opportunity to guide or teach others. There may even be a great teacher, ascended master, that you're having visions with. Maybe someone that appears in your life too. I'm seeing dove spirit popping up. All right. Yes, that is it. But yes, you are becoming a great teacher. You're growing wisdom here. That's what you do, is you grow wisdom. Because it's like you need to branch out. Because it's time. You're branching out. You've got a lot that you're attracting that's giving you more knowledge, more love, more support. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out what's a blessing that your soul has activated right now that you can look forward to. We already know all of these other ones, but let's see. What is for Gemini? What is a blessing that your soul has activated right now? Feel loved and comforted, Mother Earth. You've activated feeling loved and comforted, feeling nourished, not having to overextend yourself. In fact, it may even be a new sensation of receiving more. Sacred comfort approaches. Now, before we end the reading, I do have your scroll message. Now, your scroll message says, the crossroads open without confusion this time. Two versions of you, oh my goodness, merge into one truth. The messenger and the mystic. Your voice carries encoded medicine for those who have forgotten how to listen. Oh boy. No wonder. Look at that. The crossroads open without confusion this time. Two versions of you merge into one truth. The messenger and the mystic. Your voice carries encoded medicine for those who have forgotten how to listen. I just felt like it was just so good I had to repeat it again. Anyhow, I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care, Gemini.